everybody, this is Pitch Gold Black here, and welcome to the Skulls General Reviews number 57, I do believe, and in which today I am going to be reviewing The Prisoner of the Daleks. So without further ado, let us begin this Doctor Who book review by taking a look at the presentation of this Doctor Who book. So for the cover art of this Doctor Who book, we have Doctor Who Prisoner of the Daleks, Trevor Baxendale with BBC Books at the top there, and then for the sort of cover art itself, we have the 10th Doctor taking centre stage with its Sonic, a Dalek on ice there, Dalek, 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 and lots of Dalek spaceships in the background. So yeah, very sort of apocalyptic looking cover overall, and it's just a wonderful looking cover. For the spine of this Doctor Who book, we have Gallifreyan logo, or sort of Gallifreyan writing, Prisoner of the Daleks, Doctor Who, Trevor Baxendale, BBC Books. And then for the back of this Doctor Who book, we have the synopsis, Doctor Who fiction, the Doctor played by David Tennant in the hit series from BBC Television. And there you've got UK $6.99 original price, the barcode which is covered up by this charity shop sticker, which is what I purchased this book in. Purchased it quite a while ago in an Oxfam, and then there you've got various copyright guff down there. And now for the synopsis on this Doctor Who book. The Daleks are advancing, their empire constantly expanding into Earth's space. The Earth's forces are resisting the Daleks in every way they can, but the battles rage across countless solar systems, and now the future of our galaxy hangs in the balance. The Doctor finds himself stranded on board a starship near the front line with a group of ruthless bounty hunters. Earth Command will pay them for each Dalek they kill, or for every Dalek they kill, every eye stalk they bring back as proof. With the Doctor's help, the bounty hunters achieve the ultimate prize, a Dalek prisoner, intact, powerless and ready for interrogation. But where the Daleks are involved, nothing is what it seems, and no one is safe. Before long, the tables will be turned, and how will the Doctor survive when he becomes a prisoner of the Daleks? Then for the interior of this Doctor Who book, we have just a couple blank pages at the start. Doctor Who Prisoner of the Daleks, various copyright guff on the, no copyright guff on the left hand side just yet. We have other advertisements for other Doctor Who books from the new series range published at the time that this book was published. Doctor Who Prisoner of the Daleks, Trevor Baxendale, BBC Books, various copyright guff on the left there, dedication, and then there you've got a start of this Doctor Who book. This is a 242 page long Doctor Who book spread across a prologue, an epilogue and 24 core chapters. And then there at the back there we've got acknowledgements, advertisements for a Doctor Who graphic novel, the Dalek Project, and then here you've got advertisement for other new series novels, Judgment of the Jadoon, the Slovene Excursion, and then there you've got another advertisement for another Doctor Who book, Companions and Allies, with just various blank pages at the back there. With the presentation of this Doctor Who book out of the way with, what is the general consensus and my own personal thoughts and opinions on Prisoner of the Daleks? As for the general consensus of this adventure, it has an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 on Goodreads, with very positive reviews overall. For a long time this has been held high amongst the fans of the books as one of the absolute best ones ever, and the reviews on here are a testament to that. Back in February 2017 I'd agreed to that by placing it at the top end of the third quarter of my top 40 Doctor Who books of all time at number 12, and declared it as one of the 12 Doctor Who books that I would take to a deserted island with me. Thanks to a recent 4-day span reread on this book, I have formulated a current opinion on the book. Is it the same as it was in February this year, and does it agree or disagree with the general consensus on this book? Find out in this review. A long while ago I found this book, pre-2014 I think, for 50p in a charity shop. knowing part of its iconic legacy. When I got into reading the books during that aforementioned year 2014, I read it and I was just truly blown away. From then until very recently, I thought this was the second best Dalek story in existence, just behind the Daleks Master Plan and just in front of Power of the Daleks. The book opens up with the Doctor landing the TARDIS on a then unnamed planet, which eventually leads him to Captain Bowman's ship, which then leads us into the introductions of the brilliant characters Coral, Cutting Edge, Scrum and Stella that act as the crew of the Wayfarer ship, who all form a party of Dalek bounty hunters tasked to kill as many Daleks as possible. Eventually they discover that the Daleks are seeking the Archeon Threshold, a technology that can basically change and manipulate the universe, something very similar to the quantum mnemonics of Out of Time's Champion. Lurking in the background is the evil, deadly villain Dalek X, a Dalek iconic for having the most carried out exterminations ever for a single Dalek, wanting to discover the secrets of time travel. The Doctor here is excellently characterised throughout, and I can easily imagine David Tennant slipping into the role here. As for the crew of the Wayfarer, they are all solid characters overall, all of which get even characterisation and good moments. I'd also say that some of the departures these characters have are very emotional and gripping, like Stella's for instance. The Daleks are awesome, with Trevor realising the brutality and sheer relentlessness of them which was featured in the Daleks Master Plan. On the topic of them, Dalek X I will say is one of the best Doctor Who villains ever, and acts as an amazing villain for the book, combining the guile and cunning of Mavic Chen, mixed with the ruthlessness of the Daleks together. Baxendale manages to weave together an excellent character with this specific Dalek, a great leading and overarching villain for the book when he gets introduced in the second half. This, in my opinion, is a must-read Doctor Who book, with many wonderful references to previous stories, a truly awesome villain, and overall a classic Doctor Who read, and a must experience in my opinion.